Hey guys, Mick Satcher again from sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com. I'm here with yet another tip on creating the perfect mortgage note. If you haven't already, please go to my website, sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com. Click on the link below, and while you're there, you will get access to a free step-by-step blueprint that I created called the Note Holder's Guide. It's called Note Holder's Guide. Discover how to maximize your notes value. It basically will give you all the information that you need to create the perfect note, to figure out what your note is worth, and how to sell it to someone like myself who's a private mortgage note investor. If you don't know this already, I am a private mortgage note investor, which means I buy mortgage notes. And what that means is maybe at some point in time you created a mortgage note where you were selling a property, let's say for $100,000, but the person who wanted to buy your property only had $70,000 cash. They gave you the $70,000, but they still owe you $30,000. Instead of giving you the $30,000 cash, you decided to write a mortgage for them, and you said, hey, listen, you can pay me the remaining $30,000 over the next 10 years at a rate of 10%. Pay me every month, so on and so forth. By doing that, you created what's called a mortgage note. You created something of value, and that's the type of notes that I buy. I do not buy notes on vehicles, on equipment, on whatever stuff like that. I only buy mortgage notes on real estate. So if you created a note like that and you're looking for someone who can cash you out, then I am the guy that you want to contact. Go to my website below, sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com, request the guide, and by doing that, you will be giving me your email address as well as your phone number, and this way I can stay in touch with you, and then I'll email you and I'll text you my contact information, and you can contact me directly, and we can start talking about the note, and I can come up with a price to offer you cash for that mortgage note. You might be surprised how much you can sell that note for. So definitely check it out. And since I'm a small guy, I'm not some huge company out there. I don't have all the overhead. You're in my home office here. I don't have all the overhead that all the big guys have out there. So I do have the ability to give you a better pricing on your notes. But I only buy about 2 notes a month because I do have limited cash. I wish I had the cash to buy a million notes, but I don't. I only have enough cash at my disposal to buy about 2 notes a month. So please contact me right away before someone else contacts me and I end up buying their note instead. Okay, please go to the website, sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com. All right, now, today I'm going to make this video a little bit of a general video, and this video is going to be about creating a quality note and what type of things go into creating a quality note. Number one, the real estate itself. If the note that you created is on a property that's maybe in a crappy area and it's a depreciating area, that's not a good thing. That's something that we as note investors are going to look at. So you want to create notes on good quality collateral. You don't want to create a note on just anything. You can, obviously, for your own good. That's no big deal. But if you're looking to possibly sell a mortgage note down the road to someone like myself, I want a note on, if all else being equal, there's a note on a $100,000 property in a nice neighborhood, in a nice residential neighborhood, and then there's a note on a $20,000 property in a really crappy neighborhood where everything is beat up and everything is boarded up. Regardless of if both borrowers have excellent credit and excellent payment history, I would probably still buy both, but I would definitely be more interested in the one, where the house is worth $100,000 in a nice area, because in case the person doesn't pay me, I have to foreclose on the home. I'd much rather take that home than the one that's in an area that's boarded up. Okay, does that make sense? So that's number one. Number two, the actual borrower themselves, and their credibility. And so their credit is important. If you're creating a note for someone who's got absolutely crappy credit and has never paid anything ever on time, and they owe everyone and their mother money, that's a tough note to sell. Will I buy it? Yeah, I'll still buy it, believe it or not. But you're not going to get the best price for it. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're creating a note. Also, with the borrower, one thing to pay attention to is their employment history. Let's say they've got good credit, but every 6 months they tend to lose their job. And for some reason, something goes wrong. Every 6 months, something goes off and they keep losing a job. They can never hold a job for some reason. Again, that's going to weigh in on my ability to, or that's going to weigh in on how much I'm willing to pay for that note. Because I know at some point in time what's going to happen is the guy's going to lose his job and he's going to go maybe 1 or 2 or 3 months before getting another job. And during that period, guess what he's going to do? He's not going to pay me the mortgage. He's not going to pay on that mortgage. He's going to instead feed his family with food and stuff like that. So that weighs into it. The term of a note also is important. Typically, as note investors, here's one thing that you want to pay attention to. It's called 10-10-10. A nice note, a nice quality note would be the following. Where someone puts 10% down to buy the property. So basically, if they're buying the property for $100,000, they give you $10,000 down, and you give them a note for $90,000. You 10-10-10, 10% down, 10% interest rate on the note, and a 10-year term. Okay, so that's a good note. That's something that I would definitely have a lot of interest in buying. So if you could find someone who's willing to give you 10% down, accepts the interest rate of 10%, and you put it on a 10-year term, that's a good note, and that's something that I would definitely be very interested in buying. So those are the tips for today in regards to how to create, a good quality note, and those are the things that you want to pay attention to. So again, I hope you're enjoying the stuff that I'm sharing with you. Please give me a thumbs up if you are. It means a lot to me for you to give me a thumbs up. First of all, it tells me that you are actually enjoying it, so I should create some more of these, number one. Number two, it also tells YouTube that I'm actually creating something of value, so it allows my videos to stay up there so that other people like yourself can see them. Also, comment below questions, anything that you have, please comment below. It also shows YouTube that you and I are interacting with each other through this through YouTube, which is good. And then thirdly, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, so this way the next time I create a video, I can share it with you. And fourthly, copy the link of this YouTube video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, tweet it, whatever you have to do. Just do whatever you can to share it with people. I would definitely appreciate it. If you haven't already, go to sellmymortgagenoteforcash.com and get access to the free step-by-step blueprint that I created called the Note Holder's Guide. Once you do, you'll have to give me your email address and your phone number. You don't have to give me the phone number, but you should, because once you do, I can text you and stay in touch with you in regards to the possibility of buying your mortgage note. All right? Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to chat with you soon. Thanks.